Alright guys, this whole video today is nothing but about the ladies. So get ready to check it out. What is up everybody? This is Russ with Collect What? Yep, it's me. And today we're going to talk about the ladies. Oh yeah. You know, I think sometimes they just don't get enough respect. We got the Iron Man walking around. We got Thor. We got Hulk. We got all these characters. But you know what? We got all the ladies too. She-Hulk. The female Thor. You know, what? Ironheart. Come on. What is it? Spider-Gwen. Spider-Girl, Spider-Woman. So, you know, let's talk about the ladies today. I've got two packages I want to open. And the first one, if I can find the trusty box cutter. I found this lovely piece on eBay. And I just could not turn it away. Now, of course, with that being said, it is an autographed copy. It's supposed to be. We'll see. Let's make sure here. I kind of don't like the way they got it taped. I always worry about when it's taped up. Now it is firm and between cardboard, and it was in a cardboard mailer, so I can't fuss about that. But when it gets like this, I worry about accidentally slicing it. Woo! Because that would be a shame. All right. So what's everybody been up to, man? I've been, out of it for about 2 weeks. Feels like it. I've had so much going on, so I just haven't been on YouTube that much. Not as much as I need to be. Yeah, let me give you a CGC update, man. You know, I'm telling everybody that I'm going to give away these copies and all this. And I finally, the other day, I got on the phone with CGC. I finally called them. And I'm like, hey, what's up? You know, my order was received on December the 12th. And I'm like, it's nearly May. And they said, well, the current turnaround time for CCS, where they press them, is 110 days. So I got to doing a little figuring, and I got to doing, a little math. I'm like, well, my book has been there 140 days. So he says, but it looks like CGC is about to receive it. I'm like, oh, so you mean you're going to be sending it back to me in a few days? Oh, no. It's going to be turned back over to CGC for grading now that it's been pressed. I said, well, what's the turnaround now? 53 days. So I'm like, so you're meaning telling me that by the time I get it back, my books will have been at CGC for over 180 days. Over 6 months. Come on now. I know they're running behind, but 6 months? Come on. I wonder, is anybody else having these horror stories? If they are, please let me know down in the comments, because this is just off the chain. Wow. This is too cool. This is the Absolute Carnage edition of the Mary Jane cover for Venom. They redid it with the Absolute Carnage, and it is signed by the artist Jihong Li. Jihong Li. So we're just going to say J. Lee. So this is signed by an artist, and it is all about the ladies. Can't nobody tell me Venom or Carnage that just is not a sweet, sweet comic cover. And that is the certificate of authenticity that came with it. Now, anybody could have printed that out. I think this is authentic because it comes from an authentic comic book shop. So this isn't just from some guy that had 2 listings on eBay. This was from a retailer that had a good rep. So hopefully it's legit. And I think it is. I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't. Okay, so now we have that one, which is really sweet. I'm going to send that one to CBCS to get it certified and get it graded. Now, I got a thick one here. And these are the comics that I really wanted to talk about. Let's get this opened up. Now, these are ones I also picked up. So, I do know before I get into them, now these are not 9.6s, 9.8s. These are probably mid-grade 7s to 9s. You know, I really think that's what they are. I could be wrong. Some could be better. Some could be worse. But I got a stack here, and I'm going to be looking at them for the first time in UR and UR. So let's see what we got, and I'll show you what we've got. Oh, I don't like the packing tape on actual comics. So this is pretty good. This is probably an 8. Yeah, this is probably 8, maybe an 8 and 8.5. Got a few little spine ticks. This is the Savage She-Hulk number 1, or excuse me, number 2 through 10. Now you're seeing these for the first time like I am. Now this is pretty good. This, after pressing, this could probably be a 9. Now as we know, the Savage She-Hulk has been picked up by Disney. It will be a series. They've already cast Tatiana McSlaney as the actress to portray Jennifer Walters' Savage She-Hulk. So I'm not sure. I guess they're going to do the She-Hulk herself, CGI, kind of like they did with the Hulk. So I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to it and see what it's got. I mean, this girl's an Emmy Award. This lady is an Emmy Award-winning actress. So it's not like they just got somebody new. Oh yeah, I got a few little, spine ticks and little bends right there at the corners. But this looks pretty doggone good. It's number 4. Let me see here, number 5. Oh yeah. Yeah, these are good. Like I said, some of them got spine ticks. Now this isn't something, now I don't know if I'm going to get every one of these graded. But in this order that I was talking about, CGC, that they're going to wind up having for 6 months, is my Savage She-Hulk number 1. So they have that. And I was actually, oh yeah, now this is one that I was actually hoping that would be in very, very good condition, but I see it's got a tear on the top. But besides that, it looks pretty good. Hopefully that wouldn't knock it down too much after a pressing. See right there on the very top, right above the V in Marvel? Yeah, I got a tear. But this is the one with Iron Man. It looks pretty sharp besides that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Really, really one spine tick with that. I mean, it looks pretty good. So, and next one, number 7. This number 7's got a little wear on it. Up around by the top, right there by the number 7 and 40 cent, it's got a little wear. But this means that I'll have the Savage She-Hulk number 1 through 10. And I was actually thinking, oh yeah, now this is a really, really cool cover now. But this one probably wouldn't be no higher than an 8 because there are some bends on it and some little, yeah, the tip, number 8. See right there on the corner, up there by the could. It's bent. This is number 8, one with the She-Hulk and the man thing. And I do have some wear on the sides, right there by Hulk, on the very edge. So that one probably wouldn't be as much. So let's see right here. Okay. Now this one's got a bend, but it's really, really a color breaking crease. But it's kind of hard to see. It's right here by the RUS, by the Comics code. Right there. It goes. Right there. Yeah. There's a little color breaking crease. But the rest of the cover looks really good. And number 10. It looks pretty sweet. So I'll have number 1 through 10. And I'm thinking about actually including this in the sale of my Savage She-Hulk number 1. When I get it back, depending on what the grade is, I'll include number 1 through 10 with it. I mean, number 2 through 10, ungraded, with the graded issue, or with the graded She-Hulk number 1. I'm hoping it'll be at least a 9.0. That's what I'm hoping for. It was a really good looking copy when I sent it off. So now we have saw the Mary Jane Carnagize, Venomize, Carnagize signed copy. So I'm going to send that off, get it graded, and see if I can print out me some of these certificates, authenticities. And then the Savage She-Hulk. I really think, though, for a second, let's talk about this. I really, really think that now is the time to buy these before the show premieres. Number 2 through 10, you can get them relatively, they're inexpensive right now. I don't like to say the word cheap because cheap ain't good and good ain't cheap. But now is the time to try and pick up these, 9 copies for pennies on a dollar. I got these, I believe I bought the whole 9 of them for I think $40. So I mean, we're talking about, I mean, there's 9, so 9 into 40, that's less than $5 a piece. I've got into them. So I mean, I can retail them for less than that. I mean, for a little more than that, I could go there and post them for $9.99 and sell them, and not have no problems getting rid of them. So if you're looking for an investment, now is the time to grab these. Okay. So hopefully now, I want to apologize again for kind of putting a gap here between my videos. I don't know what happened. So, with that being said,
he's losing money.
Oh God!
Subscribe to Slither Rental Studios.
So please, if you would, I'm giving a shout out here to my man, Slither Winter Studios. Hit him up.
Give him money.
And then, please, if you would, leave a comment below. Hit the like button. More importantly, hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. If you would, there's a link down below to my eBay store. And if you would, make some of my collection part of your collection. See what I've got. With that being said, thanks. Please take care of yourself. Take care of each other. And whatever you do, keep collecting.